What is up, guys? Blim here, back with a new video. For those who don't know me and my channel, I play SSOU in high ladder, and today we have something very interesting to discuss. So, today we are gonna be discussing the top 10 moves used in SSOU. So, without further ado, let's see which are the top 10 moves in SSOU. But before beginning the countdown, before getting to see the top 10 moves, this is just my personal opinion, not taken from anywhere. So, if you guys have something, any different moves you think should take the spot, let's say that you believe that maybe some other move is going to take number 5, number 6, or even number 1 or number 10, please feel free to let me know in the comments. It's going to be really interesting. So, let's begin today's video. At number 10, we have a move which was introduced in Gen 8. Yup, and this move is so good that it gives defensive mons a brand new backbone. This move is called Body Press. Body Press is a base 80 fighting type moves, and you might think that base 80 fighting type move it's not good and it's unstab, it's such a weak move. What is different in Body Press? Body Press is a move which takes your defensive stat on calculation. So basically, Covenant, a standard OU wall, which has a attack of 87, which is very low. But Body Press takes the user's defensive stat into calculation. So Covenant has a defense of 105, and if we are to max out the defense, let's give it a bold nature. If we are to max out the defense, Covenant it's hitting 339 defense. Now coupled with a move like Body Press, this move hits so hard. It does around to a defensive hit run. It does around 50 to 55% to a heat run. It does around 30 to 35% to an offensive melmetal. And not just that, Covenant has a move called Iron Defense. Iron Defense boosts your defense by 2 stages. Now imagine 339 times 2. It's almost around 680. It's almost around 680. So just at plus 2, you are hitting so hard, and not only just your attacking stat, your defensive stat is getting boosted as well. So not only are you getting bulkier, but you are hitting a super powerful attack, and this is why Body Press takes the number 10 spot in my countdown. Not only Covenants, but Magnezone. Magnezone, this mon just became good due to this move only. Because if you don't know that in Gen 8, Hidden Power is not available. So Magnezone was generally used to trap the steel types, mainly Ferrothorn. Now without Hidden Power, Magnezone has nothing to trap Ferrothorns. And this is why Body Press is a gift to Magnezone. Magnezone can go for Iron Defense, boosting its defense. Then it can go for the sub to protect itself from Leech Seed, and then just Body Press to kill the Ferrothorn. Not just it traps Ferrothorn, it traps like Melmetal. Yep, it traps defensive Melmetal. Iron Defense, Body Press. If you with the correct set, Melmetal doesn't 2-hit KO you with Earthquake after you get boosted by Body Iron Defense. So you solo Melmetal as well. Let us look at some other mons which Magnezone can really do good. Bisharp, defensive Magnezone can switch. It can directly switch in on knockoffs from Bisharp, and then it will OHKO the Bisharp with a Body Press because Bisharp cannot 2-hit KO with knockoff. Also, I was using a really cool tech. I was using Air Balloon, Iron Defense, Magnezone with Magnet Rise to trap Excadrills. Yep, that was also a really good tech. It can defeat Excadrills. I have also soloed Garchomps with Magnezone, if you don't know. So I was at plus 6 with Magnezone. Garchomp's Earthquake did I think 35%, and Garchomp got one shot by Body Press. Speed of Hippos got soloed by Magnezone. Kartana's Bandit cards, Scarfed cards, if they go for the knockoff or any other move except Sacred Sword, even Scarfed cards with Sacred Sword, they can't kill Magnezone and just get destroyed by Body Press. I have solo Landorus T with Magnezones. So this move, Magnezone Body Press, is so good. And also on Ferrothorn, Body Press is such a good move on Ferrothorn because Ferrothorn also has a monstrous defensive stat. If we are to max it out with Bold Nature, Ferrothorn hits a lot of defense. And this is also used in Ubers to trap Zygarde, not to trap Zygarde, to check Zygarde, because at plus 6, Body Press Zygarde isn't killing you with 1000 arrows at plus 6. So basically, Zygarde is getting stalled out, and you are doing a lot of damage. Body Press, then you have Leech Seed and stuff. So yep, Body Press is also a very good move on Ferrothorn as well. So basically, number 10 spot is taken by Body Press because it's just a gift for defensive mons. So now let's move on to number 9. And number 9, we have a move which was introduced in Gen 5. This move is super good. If you look at the mons, I think you will get to know the move. This move is none other than Close Combat. Close Combat is a fighting type attack. It is base 120 base power. It hits like a truck, and coupled with mons like Urshifu, which boasts a 130 base attack along with a 120 base power move, it just destroys. If you just look at the SSOU tier, everything gets tweet KO'd or O-code except the immunities and mons which resist. Bishop O-code, this O-code, Speed F Clef tweet KO'd, Curve to max defense Curve tweet KO'd. Excadrill gone, Pharaoh gone, Garchomp gone, Heatran gone, Hippowdon tweet KO'd, Hydreigon gone, this gone, Offensive Blandurus tweet KO'd, Magnezone gone, Mandy tweet KO'd, this gone, Nidoking tweet KO'd, Regieleki tweet O-code, Rillaboom O-code, Skarmory tweet KO'd, Slowking Speedep tweet KO'd, Swampert tweet KO'd or O-code, Tapu Koko tweet KO'd, even Lele takes 35% from CC. This O-code, this tweet KO'd. Offensive Volcarona tweet KO'd. Offensive Zap tweet KO'd. Zeraora O-code. So this 120 base fighting stab, just one drawback is it lowers your defense and speed F. And if you run this move with a fast mon like Zapdos or Zeraora, you are gonna outspeed everything, and this drop won't matter to you because you are gonna outspeed and kill them. So at number 9 we have this move, Close Combat. This move is a really good spammable move with no drawbacks. Just the only drawback is you get this negative drop in defense and speed F, but you don't give a damn about that because you're hitting truck moves, and always this is a better move to run over superpower because superpower you get a attack drop. So always CC is the best fighting type move in the game. I think this is the best fighting type move in the game. There is no other move better than CC in SSOU currently in fighting type. And also Zeraora, this is also a good one which uses CC. It kills Ferrothorns and stuff. So yep. At number 9 we have Close Combat. Now let's move on to number 8. At number 8 we have a move which was not used that much in past gens. This move however gained drastic use in SSOU. We have this move called Future Sight. So Future Sight is a move which hits the target after 2 turns, and this move is mainly used for synergy. This move is mainly used for combination and synergies. Let's say that Future Sight and Teleport. You go for a Future Sight, then you teleport out to something. Let's say you teleport out to a Mon. So, and opponent knows that the Future Sight is coming. Let's say that Mon which resists Future Sight. Say Ferrothorn resists Future Sight. Opponent brings in the Ferrothorn on the teleport. Okay. Now you go to your Urshifu. Now you go to your Urshifu on the Ferrothorn. You go to your Urshifu on the Ferrothorn. Now Ferrothorn has to make a choice. Ferrothorn can stay in and die to the Close Combat. Ferrothorn can stay in and die to the Close Combat. Or Ferrothorn can switch out maybe something which resists Close Combat. So let's say this Mon, Toxapex. This resists Close Combat. So now Ferrothorn switches to a Toxapex. Now you go for the CC on the Toxapex. Toxapex will take 30% from a CC. And then the Future Sight is lined up. Bam! Toxapex takes the CC, Toxapex takes the Future Sight, Toxapex is dead. So this move Future Sight, it's so good in building up synergies and combinations that this move is greatly spammed in Gen 8 nowadays, because Future Sight, teleport, and then you follow up with a breaker, and then basically you get a guaranteed kill, because nothing can take a combination of Future Sight and Close Combat unless that Mon is a Shedinja. Yeah. Unless you are a Shedinja, you are dying to a Future Sight plus Close Combat. Simple as that. Or maybe if they go to the, let's say that this one's Slowbro, it can take a Future Sight and Close Combat, right? Now let's say that Urshifu, instead of Close Combat, they go for the U-turn. Then U-turn does around 50% to Slowbro. Then you take the Future Sight. It does around more 30%. So 80% HP you lost. So basically you are taking one hit and the next turn you are just dead. So this move Future Sight is so good. This helps in building up synergies. This is why it takes the number 8 spot in our countdown today. Future Sight. Now let's move on to number 7. At number 7 we have this one of the most broken moves in the game. This move is so broken. So this move is called Moon Blast. Yep. Moonblast is a very strong fairy type move. Fairy type moves are so good because there is no immunities. Fairy has no immunities, and fairy hits the most spam types in the metagame, like fighting types and dark types. So much spam. Dark types, fighting types. Then we have the dragon type. So fairy hits these three types super effectively, and then we have the ghost spam Dragapult. Moonblast is just destroys Dragapult. So Moonblast is a base 95 powered move, and not just it's a base 95 move, it has 30% chance to lower special attack by one stage. This move is such a broken move. Now, coming up from a special attacking mon like Lele, which is a base 130 special attack, futures this Moonblast is just gonna pick up a kill. Nothing can take to Moonblast unless you are a Chansey or a Blissey or a very bulky steel types. Moonblast is just picking up a kill. So, and also this move, you will see Clefairies, they will learn just one single move, and this single move makes this Clefairy so broken because it doesn't need anything. It doesn't need any other move. Moonblast, Calm Mind, Soft Boil, Heal Bell. This just done. Calm Mind, Soft Boil, Moonblast, and let's say Water Gun. You don't need anything. This is just a meme. These three moves are good enough to make this mon viable in SSOU tier. This move is so broken, and not just that. This move can be used by Sheer Force as well. Sheer Force boost 1.5x boost base 95 power attack. So this is just gonna pick up kills left and right. So this Moonblast is such a broken move, and this is why it is taking our number 7 spot in the countdown. Now let's move on to number 6. At number 6, we have a move which has been introduced in Gen 1. This move is always this move is like the classic move. Everyone loves this move. This move has no drawback. This move is so clean. There are very few resists and nothing much to discuss. Earthquake, ground type, base 100 stab. No bullshit. Clean stab, base 100. Only one type resist. Two types resist earthquake. That is grass and that is bug. And you won't find many grass and many bug mons in SSOU. There is only one grass type move which resists earthquake. That is Rillaboom. And one bug type. There is no pure bug type in SS. I don't think there is any pure bug type in SSOU tier. Yep, there is not a single bug type in SSOU tier. So earthquake is just gonna pick up. If you run earthquake, you are the go. You are the cool dude. If you're running earthquake, you are the cool dude. There is no drawback. There is nothing. Base 100 type, ground type, stab attack, and you will also see a lot of combinations with earthquake. Like say we have this Excadrill with Choice Band and Earthquake, supported by let's say Porygon 2. Just you need two moves. You get up a Gravity, you get up the Teleport, you bring in the Excadrill, and basically everything is dying to Earthquake. Everything is dying to Earthquake. So no much bullshit. Base 100 clean ground type move, and also nothing else to do for this Hippo, which is a very defensive mon. Not just defensive. This you don't need any attack investment. This move is alone so powerful. Hippo has a very high attack stat, so Earthquake is just gonna pick up kills. Even if you're running a defensive Hippo, Earthquake is just gonna do damage. Yep, same defensive Lando. You don't need any attack investment. You don't need anything. Run a max HP, max defense Lando. Earthquake is just gonna. You don't need any attack. Just see base 145 attack along with 100 clean base ground type move. Earthquake is just gonna pick up kills. Yep, no nothing. Just a clean move. Simply taking the number 6 spot. So, yep, this is why Earthquake is taking the number 6 spot. Now, let's move on to number 5. This move is one of the most broken moves in the metagame. Yep. Number 5, we have none other than Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is the best ghost type move out there. Shadow Ball or this Gen 8 SSOU metagame. It's called Ghost Spam because nothing resists ghost type. Only normal types and dark types resist ghost type attacks. So basically in Gen 8, if you are not running a Chansey Blissey or a very bulky dark type, say like a T-Tar, you are gonna be losing the game. 100% sure you're gonna be losing the game to Dragapult Shadow Ball spam. Let's say that you're running a very bulky special tank. This Heatran, you're running this Heatran, okay? Let's say that you're running a leftovers heat ran, max HP, max speed heat ran. You're running this max HP, max speed heat ran, and you don't have any ghost resist. Dragapult, turn 1, goes for the Shadow Ball. You take 30% chip. Again, next time, Dragapult again goes for the Shadow Ball. You take more 30% chip. Suddenly, they get this secondary effect of Shadow Ball. What is? 20% chance to lower the speed up drop. You go to the heat ran, it goes for the Shadow Ball, you get a speed up drop. Bang, you are just gonna get to it KO'd by the Shadow Ball. Basically, you either sack the heat ran or you get some other sack ready. And just like that, one by one, your team is just gonna get clean swept by Shadow Ball. And Gen 8 meta, or also called the Ghost Spam, Dragapult, faster than a rocket, Shadowbolt is just gonna destroy you. Unless you are running a T-Tar or a Chansey Blissey or a Speed Up Mandy, you're just gonna get destroyed by Shadowball. Even Speed Up Pex, it gets destroyed by Shadowball. One Shadowball does 30 to 35 around to Toxapex, and Toxapex is a mon which likes to switch in on knockoffs. Knockoff Pex, first time Shadowball 30%. Next time it switches in, it takes another 30%. You get the speed up drop. Now then, opponent is in just shambles. They have to force a sack, or they sack the picks, and then basically you just bring your Paul, go for the Shadow Ball, pick up kills left and right. GG, you win the match. Also, not just Paul, Gengar, Nasty Plot, Shadow Ball. Oh my god. 130 special attacking stat. Yep, you are gonna get destroyed. Sorry, dude. You have some bad time coming. This one, Blacephalon, Shadow Ball. This mon has a special attack of 151. Oh my god. Choice pick Shadow Ball. This is gonna tweet KO the entire tier. Unless you're running a T-Tar. Even Mandibuzz, Fizzed Mandibuzz, after a speed up drop, you're gonna get tweet KO'd by Blacephalon. And Mandibuzz isn't a sure check, because if it goes for the flamethrower or the mind blown, Mandibuzz is just gonna get OK'd by mind blown. If they go for the flamethrower, you're gonna die. Sorry. But you're gonna, if you're not running a Chansey Blissey, you're a T-Tar, you're gonna get swept by this one. Sorry. So yep, this is why we have Shadow Ball or Ghost Spam taking the number 5 spot. Now let's go to the top 4. At number 4, we have this move is also called the Game Changer. We have this move, none other than Ice Beam. Now, why Game Changer? Why is this move called the Game Changer? So, if you don't know, this is not just a strong move. Leave the power. This move leave the just power. Now, base 90, 100% accuracy move, just leave the power. It has 10% chance to freeze the target. And what status is it giving you? It is gonna freeze you. And freeze is something which is not under your control. Let's say that sleep. You know that you're gonna wake up in 2 or 3 turns, but freeze is something which is RNG. So basically, you can thaw out instantly, or you aren't gonna thaw out at all. So basically, let's say that I have faced situations like this. Okay, so opponent, he has a clear win con. I have nothing. I have a very weak one with, let's say, Ice Beam. Opponent has, let's say, a Curve. I have a Rillaboom, and a weak one with Ice Beam. Opponent has, let's say, a very powerful Nidoking, a powerful Excadrill, a Curve, and now they know that the Curve is gonna just wall my this weak Ice Beamer and my, let's say, this Dragonite. Yeah, I have a Dragonite and a Rillaboom. Opponent has a Curve, and they know that this Curve is gonna solo my Rillaboom and Dragonite. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam. Unless this Curve is frozen to death, I'm gonna freeze the Curve, and then I'm gonna sweep him with my Rillaboom. So this move is just a game changer. You will see that people, not just people, even me, even the best of the best tournament players, when they see no win cons, they will just keep spamming Ice Beams, hoping for a freeze, and then if you are frozen, then basically you are a winning game. 90% of the times you are winning, but just because this 10% chance to freeze, you are losing the game. So this move is so broken. I know many of you can relate. If you have some funny incidents, please drop in the comments, because I have multiple times lost to freeze spam. Yep, I know how it feels. I understand how it feels. And not just freeze. If you are running it on a mon like Nidoking, if you're running it some mon like Nidoking, which has sheer force, powered by Life Orb, this Ice Beam is basically gonna turn into what am I doing here? Sorry. Sorry. So if you are running Ice Beam Life Up, this move is gonna turn into Blizzard, a powerful Blizzard. And Nido King with a base uh 85 special attack with sheer force and life up is gonna throw off a powerful Blizzard. It is gonna 2-hit KO your Fizz Depth Corving Knight. And also this Dragon Knight, Heal Bell Bulky D Knight, Heal Bell Bulky D Knight. You don't need any move more. You don't need any move. You just need Ice Beam. Yep. You're gonna freeze your opponent and you're gonna win. I know how this move feels. This move is just one of the win con moves so broken, and this is why it takes our number 4 spot. Now number 3. Number 3 is a move which defines SSOU, not just SSO. This move defines OU. The day which when it was released, it just has become a staple in OU. This move is none other than U-turn. This move gives you momentum. This move gives you chance to scout. So I won't go much detail because those who play Mons, those who play not just SSOU, those who play Mons, they just know how good this move is. So let's say you're using it on a Mon like Boom. Opponent has Hippowdon. They're thinking that you're gonna go for the Grassy Glide. Okay. They bring in a Mon to take your Grassy Glide like a Corv. You go for the U-turn, you bring your Magnezone, and you just destroy the Magnezone with T-Bolt, and then opponent loses to Grassy Glide. Same goes for the Lando. Corv comes in to wall your Lando. You go for the U-turn, then bring your Magnezone. So yep, basically then you're free to spam U-turns and Earthquake. So not much to say about this move. This is a gem of a move in SS OU, not just OU, in every tier. This is a gem of a move. So yep, this is why this is taking our number 3 spot. Now before we move to number 2, before moving to number 2, there was a very big competition between number 2 and number 1. So yep, number 2 and number 1, there was a big competition. So but I have finally come to the decider and I have made the divide. Number 2, we have Scald, none other than our favorite move. This will be a huge debate between players who play between Scald and the number 1 move. So Scald is a move also called Scald Spam, Burn Spam, anything which you like to call it. Basically, if you don't know anything, to do, just stay in and spam Scalds, burn opponents, destroy them. Not much to say about this move. This move is broken. Not just burning chance, it has a 30% chance to burn, and if you're frozen, it's gonna thaw you out. It's a self-thawing move. Yeah, let's say that someone goes for the Ice Beam on your pecs, you're frozen, they're laughing. Oh, I froze the pecs. Next time you go for the Skull, you thaw yourself out and then you burn them. LOL back at them. So basically, yep, this move is just a boon. This move is just a boon for the metagame. So Skull, no drawback play. Basically, if you don't need to run anything, just run this single move and you're gonna win games. You have my word. Don't run anything. Just this Toxapex. You don't need to run any move. Just run Skull, 3 empty slots, just run Skull. Pex is gonna do Pex stuff. Okay, simple. Just run a Rocky Helmet. I'm gonna do a live. Okay, I will run Rocky Helmet, Skull, and no other move Pex. And you will see that it's gonna do work. Same goes for the Slow Pro. You need 2 moves. Skull and Teleport. I can assure you it's gonna do work. Yep, this move is so good. So Skull, it has the number 2 spot because this move is just broken. Yep, no, not much to say. Very broken move. Not just this move is really good because this move is not overpowered. It's a really clean, a good move. Okay, so this move is gonna take number 2 spot, and no prizes for guessing which move is gonna be number 1. Number 1 move. This move got boosted recently. This move was a very weak move in fast gens, but this got boosted, and this move just like that from 0 to hero. This the 0 to hero move at number 1. So at number 1 spot we have this move called Knockoff. Yep, this is a gem of a move which was not used in past gens, but recently it got boosted. Yep, the base power got boosted to 65, and it has a secondary damage effect as well. If your opponent's mon is holding an item, it's gonna get boosted to 1.5 times the damage. So basically, from 65, if your opponent is holding an item, it's gonna get boosted to 97. And coupled with stab, it's just gonna do rampage. It's just gonna go on rampage. Not just that, if your item gets knocked off by knockoff once, you're not gonna get back the item again. Let's say that you have a mon which has the move called recycle. Okay, so let's say Snorlax ate its berry and you recycle the berry after you use recycle. But if the move knockoff is used and the berry is knocked off, then recycle will fail. Yup. Once the item is gone with knockoff, you are not gonna get it back again. It's basically gone. Harvest ones like executor, they can harvest back berries, but if you just knock off the berry ones, it's just gone. Now in SSOU, let's say that this one Toxapex, this one runs this move knock off a lot. Specs Pult, which likes to throw hits on Toxapex. So you go for the knockoff on the Specs Pult. You knock off the Choice Specs from the Dragapult. Then your Pex is gonna solo the Pult because Draco Meteor is gonna do like 50 damage and you're gonna just laugh it and eat it up. So knockoff is a move which is so spammable, you just don't need to do anything. Like Skull, it's a super spammable move. You just throw knockoffs, you just destroy the opponent's items, negate leftovers, Covenite, knock off the leftovers, it's gonna take 12% from rocks anytime. It's gonna get forced to roost, it's gonna get low, it's gonna switch into rocks and do all sorts of stupid stuff with knockoff. So this move is so spammable, and this is why it's clearly leads the number one spot by quite a margin. And so this is gonna be the top winner or the move which holds the crown currently in SSOU. Yep, so this is gonna be the top 10 most used move in the SSOU metagame. So let's look at the top 10 moves. At number 10, we have Body Press. Number 9, Close Combat. Number 8, Future Sight. Number 7, Moon Blast. Number 6, Earthquake. Number 5, the Wincon move, Ice Beam. Number 4, Ghost Spam, SSOU Spam, Ghost Spam, Shadow Ball. Number 3, Momentum, U-Turn. Number 2, oh my god, number 2, this move, Scald. And number 1, we have the GOAT move, Knockoff. So this is gonna be my list of top 10 moves in SSOU. If you think that something else is gonna take the list, please be sure to let me know in the comments. And as I said, if you have any fun experience or any stupid experience with any of these moves, like Ice Beam, or also I know a very fun incident like this with this, especially this move, Future Sight. People just keep forgetting Future Sights. They will just throw in their Toxapex and stuff to Future Sights and an Urshifu, mainly Urshifu. Yep. So fun experiences with Future Sight. If you have any experience like that with Future Sight, Ice Beam, please let me know in the comments. We all are gonna hear and have a laugh. Yep. So this is gonna be it for today, guys. This is gonna be a different video, and next video we are gonna do our regular SSOU live in highlighter with some heated stuff. So guys, enjoy. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Bye bye from your man.